Hello, everyone. I can't believe, but we come to the end of WordCamp Kent. I hope you all had an amazing weekend in camp. It's been a fun time sharing all this great information and speakers with you. I first like to thank sponsors: Bluehost, GoDaddy, Jetpack, WooCommerce, Green Geeks, Liquid Web, and KHM Cares for all their kind donations that made WordCamp Camp possible. Also like to thank Michelle Thomas of OM Lane Cleveland for the great yoga sessions we had during our lunch breaks, and also our volunteers and speakers who helped make everything in terms of all the sessions possible. Before we get too far, I'd like to announce the winner of the GoDaddy $200 Amazon gift card giveaway. Out of the few dozen entries, the winner was Paul Euler. Paul, if you when you see this, please send Adam Warner a message on Twitter with your email address, so that he can send you your card. I want to encourage everyone to keep learning and keep learning through the work and going with WordPress. Sorry, I keep stumbling today. But basically attending WordCamp Europe next week, which is on June 4th to the 6th, and then also WordCamp US, which is occurring in October on 27th to the 29th. I'd like to bring in the rest of the organizer team, along with Raul, to share any closing remarks they may have.
Okay, I think I was designated first. So I just want to say thanks to everyone, the volunteers, the sponsors, the speakers. It was so amazing to be here in my apartment, but yet, have people from all over the world in chat and on Slack and everything. So I absolutely loved it. And if you want to keep in touch with the WordCamp Kent community, we're on Twitter at WordCamp Kent, and then we also on Facebook at NEO WordPress. So yeah, we'd love to can keep being a part of the community. So I guess I'm going to hand it over to Joe now.
Thanks, Amanda. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. It was a unique time, something unique for all of us, but this year has been a unique year. If you have any questions, please feel free to continue to reach out to us on Twitter. I go for my speak talks as well as any other speakers. So it's one great thing about the WordPress community. We're all here to help each other. And so the speakers that you heard today that took their time out to share their information with you, they'll be more than happy to answer questions in the future as well, and as well as myself. So I'd like to thank everyone for attending, and hope we'll be able to see everyone next year.
I just want to say I had a great time this year. Even though we were virtual, I felt really connected to a lot of people on the chat. I'm really glad we had that. Thanks to Blaze for putting this all together. They were a great production team, especially for, the designer who gets to them last minute things with fixes and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the in-between slides, learned a little bit about Kent, and I had a great time designing for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the theme. It went great with the rocket blast off yesterday. So I'm just happy that everything went well, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. So hopefully I'll see you next year.
Megan.
I just wanted to say that I think I speak for the whole organizing team and volunteers and speakers when I say that we are just humbled to be able to serve the community in this way, to have such a wide reach, but also still including our local community. It's been a really great experience for us. And if you are a WordCamp organizer or are looking to become a WordCamp organizer, reach out if you have feedback on our event, or if you want assistance with your WordCamp that's coming up, just let us know, because we know how it goes. So thank you. And Rahul.
Oh, thank you, Megan. So first, everyone, I just want to say that thank you so much. We are passing through a very tough time, COVID and all, but at the end of the day, this WordCamp and all the other meetings, meetups that are happening online. It works as a stress buster. It works as a breach to your happiness. It gives you a lot of relief, because at the end, when you start communicating with your people, when you start your sorrow, when you start your happiness, it actually helps a lot. Again, coming back, I just want to thank all the organizers and all the sponsors who have contributed and helped the event financially. And last but not the least, especially Kimberly from Blaze. I hope I mentioned her name correctly, because I literally bothered her a lot for last 3-4 days. Sorry, Kimberly, and lot of love and respect to you, and also all the organizers, volunteers, and of course the attendees. Being online, I think it made it possible for a lot of people to join and be a part of the global I think it made WordCamp end into a global event. And next week, I think on as David mentioned, that we have WordCamp Europe coming up. So on 4th we have the contributors day. So if you want to hang up, hang on and join WPTV team, just come down and say hello. I will be there. So again, thank you everyone. And team, I think Tim, you should continue.
Tim, you're on mute.
You're on mute.
2 days of WordCamp, and I still haven't learned not to unmute myself. Someday. What makes a WordCamp special is the passion of everyone that participates, with the organizing team, of the participants, of the volunteers, all coming together in these different roles as a community. And it's always a wonderful feeling to be a part of it, but it is a special feeling to be a part of it when we can include the whole world. And I feel the best probably about that aspect of this. To our attendees who are still with us, I want to stay with the rocket theme here, because that is so good. The end of WordCamp Kent should leave you with some information, new perspectives that can be a little bit like rocket fuel, like something you can use a little bit of next week to launch something good that you're going to do. And that's what I hope for people who come to us and are part of a WordCamp experience. And finally, I would like to say to the organizing team, you are as clever and as determined as any of Kent's black squirrels. And it has been a pleasure and an inspiration to be part of your team.
Thank you, Tim, and thank you everybody for your kind words. And once again, thank you for everybody for attending WordCamp Kent this year. I hope you all had a great weekend and wish you the best going forward. Bye.